Hello everybody, and welcome back. It's been a hot minute because we were at a convention, but we are back with the Rime of the Frostmaiden. We are here usually every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, And if you want to watch our sister stream, that's on Sundays from 9 p.m. to midnight. I have books on DriveThruRPG and the DM's Guild. You can also support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. And be sure to join us in the Crumpet Kingdom on the Discord. With that stuff out of the way, let's get back into what happened last time. It's been a bit, and Venric also wasn't with us for some of it, so let's try and recap. You guys, go to the map so that we can recall, because one, that's not where the party is right now, so just,
Party's right here.
Party's right there. So you guys were there. You got a quest bestowed upon you at your own will from Auril. Not from Auril, from Avarice, to do a Grand Theft God and steal something called the Codicil of White from Auril, the Frostmaiden.
But what? Given to us at our own will? That did not sound right. But no, yeah, we took that one.
Yeah, you guys chose to do that.
Totally chose to do it.
Yeah, of your own for will, and you know where she is, because she said she could tell you where she is, but you said you knew where she was, so she didn't tell you where she is. You guys headed south, making use of your time in the far east near the Reged Glacier, to head south to Wyrmdoom Crag, where you met a bunch of goliaths from the Thunlakalaga clan, and you guys, you did a bunch of stuff there. I'm gonna try and see if I can remember everything that you guys did. You guys healed an Aarakocra that had gotten caught in a storm, and that made the chieftain Ogolai Orcspitter kind of, beholden to you guys, because they were under their care, and you guys did a favor for her by healing the Aarakocra with magic. Befriending the Goliaths, Grundle won a wrestling match. You guys shared your many tales and songs and stories. Grundle failed to create a suitable anything out of metal after talking to the blacksmith, then went into a cave and passed out for like 38 hours or so. And
Bad day.
Yeah, it's a bad time for Grundle, because he also missed out on the goat ball match, which took place as a dodgeball sort of game on stone pillars. You guys were able to eke ahead at that, not for lack of some magical manipulations.
Venric showed up.
Yeah. He played ball. And then Grundle, when he woke up, tried to go into the hole again and was, unsuccessful, and Venric had to go pull him out again. So...
Fetch.
Yeah,
Put a rope on him this
time. During your time there, you learned that these Goliaths of Wyrmdoom Crag are in conflict in a feud many years long, and it's against the Akannathi clan at Skytower Shelter, a rival clan of Goliaths. The story was that... Hold on, just want to make sure I get it right. That a child from the Wyrmdoom Crag was playing goat ball when a ball flew too close to a griffin, and the griffin attacked the child. Then they had to put the griffin down because it kept attacking the stronghold after that. And the two tribes have been at war ever since, because the griffin belonged to the Skytower Shelter. And you're about to find that out, because you guys have now traveled to Skytower Shelter, where you guys have just been met with a troop of griffins. They have a wall besieging you guys, but you guys were able to parlay with them because you had met someone in their clan before named Swift Hauler. You guys did a contest with them. And that is right where we leave off. Just gonna go and... Hey, Allie, what's the thing for banning people? Is it just /ban?
Yep.
Ah, good. There we go.
Bot.
Cool. Yep, just a bot.
Kill them.
Just taking out
Kill
the
it.
trash. Anyway, you guys
We'll
are...
appreciate Philip II.
Yes, we will appreciate Philip II because we are using the bag of tricks to make up for the lack of sled dog. So every day you guys summon a new aminal. This one is Philip II, a badger. Grid is also there. He is with you. Hello, everyone.
There's no corner to brood on this cliff.
I know, I feel very exposed. And also, Venric's here now.
I
He was
am.
asleep for a while. A long while. Well, the Goliath on the other side of the barricade regards you guys. I suppose since you know Swift Hauler, I won't kill you here where you stand. I saw that you were parleying with those of Wyrmdoom Crag, but since you know Swift Hauler, we're willing to hear you out. You may enter. And,
Cool.
cool. They are going to let you in. I think there was a stipulation last time.
Did we have to bring them a gift of some sort?
No, I think they only wanted, like, some of you to come in, but I don't
Oh.
recall. Okay, cool. So apparently the stream went down a long time ago and didn't frickin' tell me. So, welcome back, everyone. Jeez. It's gonna be annoying
Boy, that
because
dragon fight was exciting.
wow, you guys missed it. So you guys, while you were here, it literally seemed to show that, because when I went back to OBS, it showed that you guys were right at the entrance. So I think everybody missed everything, so let's do recap round 2! You guys entered the cavern, and met with Arn and his husband, Herod, and, their mother, what was her name? Kaniaka, Stormcrow. And you guys talked with them and heard their side of the story. They said that the folks of Wyrmdoom Crag threw a ball at one of their griffins, and the griffin attacked them, rather than just it attacking them for no reason. They also say that the other tribe snuck into their base, their lair, and killed one of the griffins. And you guys found out later that it was one of Arn's griffins that got killed. So, that's a bit of a different story than what you were told by the other group. Arn went to leave hunting. You guys talked with Kaniaka a bit. She seems a bit more amicable and wise in her age, and is and wants the clans to, get back together. But she warns that it probably won't happen unless you guys can get them to meet, and she thinks maybe that, like, getting them to see eye to eye on, like, a bigger threat, like you guys suggested to them during that conversation, could work, but Arn refuses to see them unless you bring him Ogilai's cloak, which she was wearing when you guys met them, and says that because he knows that Ogilai is the girl that got slashed by the griffin, she's not going to agree to do it. Meanwhile, the rest of you guys came in here and have challenged Swift Hauler to a rematch, though this time the handstanding is across embers of coals. So that is literally what we are doing now. Sorry for missing a lot in the in the last hour. Anyway, Grundle rolled an 8 in acrobatics. Bardic Inspiration got him +2. Grundle, you're able to maintain yourself and your composure as you head across. Take another step, why don't you? This one is going to be a Constitution check.
Ooh, multi-check. Drifting.
You're bad at those, right?
I mean, I'm not bad at them
Check or
necessarily.
save.
Just gotta not roll like Chris, can you turn 20s on for us, please?
Oh no,
Not
that's
yet.
GM exclusive. They changed
Oh,
it.
GM exclusive.
Can I at least get above 10s? Like, that would be great.
Aren't you proficient in checks?
Well, we'll see. You take 4 fire damage.
Oh, that's nothing. I should have raged. Oh wait, that's
Doesn't work on fire.
no.
Should have joined the Bear Clan.
All right. As you continue your way across, I'm going to need you to make another acrobatics check.
Oh. There we go.
Oh, hi, 7.
Yay.
Okay, a 20. You're able to maintain your balance even as you start to take even more damage. Let's... This time you take 12 fire damage as you continue your journey across these embers. I'm
Jeez.
going to need you to make a constitution check again. Okay. You maintain your composure still. And why don't you take one more step for me?
Oh boy.
Another acrobatics check.
Oh my god.
At the very end of this trail, you start to stumble. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Don't
You got
face
this.
plant.
You got this.
You can see it.
I mean, I guess you can see yourself falling. I'm gonna not count that as danger sense.
Yeah, he already rolled the higher number anyway.
Either way, you tumble forward and manage to make it to the other side without technically falling off into the coals.
Falling with
Hey.
style.
Everyone cheers. Yay! The newcomer did it! And just a child,
boy.
I think.
Yes.
I don't know the
Question.
meaning of pain or stopping.
That's true. Grundle, get off your hands. You did it.
It's true, Grundle doesn't stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Stick his hands in the ice wall.
Step aside, half-orc. It's my turn.
Where? Oh,
Who
I
said
feel-
that?
One of the Goliaths steps forward, and they begin their journey across the coals. As they're making their way across, I'm gonna just move them a bit.
Yep.
A bit.
Let's make some rolls.
Okay. Let's do some athletics.
Oh, they get athletic.
Sorry, not athletics, acrobatics. Then constitution. Athletics. Or acrobatics, I did it again.
There you go. Turn off 20s.
Alright. They marginally succeed as well, and just barely make it onto the other side, stumbling a bit at the end. Their hands are hot, and they are struggling. That isn't as easy as I thought it would be. He rushes to go, put his hands into some water. Alright. Who's next?
Healing. Come get your healing. Healing.
Alright.
You go. I'll go last.
This looks real fun. Ugh.
You got nice cold hands. You're ready to go.
Cold hands. Alright, make an acrobatics check to commence the handstand.
Acrobatics. Hey, it's crap.
Would you like to use
Also
your bardic
have
inspiration?
Bardic.
Was
Yeah,
it
we're blowing the
D8?
Bardic. It's a D8.
There you
Okay.
go. 14.
Alright, with Vilma cheering you on, you manage to maintain your composure. Make a constitution check as you cross the next line.
The key is to go fast.
Oh
Ow.
boy.
Alright. You take 9 fire damage. Ooh. Ooh. Make a new acrobatics check.
Do a good one.
Acrobatic.
Okay, you maintain your composure. You make it to the next step of coals. Make a constitution check.
I had him selected. Why did I have it? There we go. Yeah, red 3.
Yeah, red 3. You take some fire damage.
My furry arms have been lit on fire.
Oh,
This time
boy.
it's 21. Yeah.
You're
it-
being engulfed in flame. You
Maybe
got
temporary
this,
HP would
Suvi.
have been a better choice.
Much
I
like a
believe
log
in
that
you.
has been on the fire for some time with plenty of leaves on it, Suvi's armor starts to alight.
You have to go faster, though.
His beard hairs are starting to light as well.
It's very much like
Chin, chin.
a pig on a spit.
Make a third acrobatics check.
Ow.
He's got
You-
plus
Two
one from
handstands,
the ice
apparently.
hand. Well, no,
He does
it's
have
like
plus
cold
1
hand.
from the ice hands. So you are able to maintain face as well. Make another constitution check.
Can't fail 4 in a row, right?
Sure.
Okay. This time you only take 2. 12 fire damage.
Oh, good.
You collapse in a
Three-quarters of
heap
my
on the
HP.
other side of the ember pit,
Hot.
but successful.
Very brave, Sue.
This is not
Movie.
safety officer approved.
All right, it's my turn. I'm sure that I can do this. My hands are numb. Yeah. The Goliath warrior
What's
hops onto the
wrong
ember
with you?
coals. I'm a cook. I touch plenty of pans.
I sat on them for a really long time.
He opens the oven to get the pizza. This is my favorite part.
That's right.
Oh no.
I've burned the feeling off my fingers so I can be a better cook. As he
Where's Frosha
completely
when you need
leaves
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, he gets halfway through and then he falls off, screaming in pain. Ah! Ah! Directly on the fire! It's directly on the fire! How do you do that? You were engulfed in flames! Ah! He starts rolling on the ground, screaming.
It's good.
Clearly, you've never been lasered by a dragon robot.
Oh,
Skill
no.
issue.
Somebody please help.
Some people are just laughing at him, and others are like kind of putting blankets on him to put him out. He was wearing too many furs for this as well.
I'm
Well-
gonna
Healing.
use
Anyone need the
this
healing?
distraction. To cast,
Backing out now, Vilma.
I'm
to
not
cast
walking over
Bear's
to them.
endurance on me while everybody's looking at him burn to death over there.
That's fair. No roll needed.
Distraction.
And then I'll get 6 temporary hit points. An advantage on con.
It is your turn, Vilma of the mountains to the
Well,
south.
It looks so easy. Everyone seemed to make it seem so easy. So here we go. 1, 2, and whoop.
Make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Burn to death check.
Okay, you swiftly get onto your hands and you start heading across. You've kind of observed the techniques of like 4 different people now, and you're kind of like hopping your hands up and down to try and mitigate any disaster. Make a constitution check.
Key.
All the burned flesh has cooled the fire down.
Constitution.
Did I say check?
Check.
Yeah.
Safe. Check.
I think it's a check, but
Same
it's
roll for you.
It's the same
roll
for me anyway. So.
Okay. Yeah, and you take the minimum amount of fire damage as well, which is the absolute minimum, which is 1.
Which
I
is
hate
1,
fire.
great.
I hate fire. Ooh, ow, hot. Ooh.
Let's keep.
We'll
fucking
see how
going.
cooled it down.
My
for
one
you.
weakness. John Jones burns for an entire hour. I'm so weak to this. I
Oh,
can't.
no.
I can't live for much longer.
Superman.
Superman.
Make an
Great.
acrobatics check.
Easy peasy.
Oh my god.
Guys, thank you for saving all of the good rolls for me.
Perhaps I did turn
Can I
20
move?
on.
Can I move like twice as fast now?
No, this is just reducing the fire damage. Well, sorry, the Constitution saves are reducing the fire damage. The acrobatics is keeping you upright.
I'm
So,
doing like spins. I'm like doing one. I'm like dancing on the fire over here.
Right, make a Constitution check.
You know I'm gonna do it.
No, you gotta do it too.
Constitution. Hell yeah. Oops. Oh, it went twice.
It's fine. We'll use the first one, as I always do. Alright,
Sweet.
you only take 2d10 fire damage this time. Does still increase, just not as fast as it did for Suvi that one time. Okay, you take 11 fire damage,
All right.
which finally eats through your
real damage.
endurance.
Here we go.
Make a third and final acrobatics check.
All right, here we go. Acrobatics. Dude, this was easy. I don't know how anyone had trouble.
Right, make one last constitution check.
Holy moly! All right, there
Here
we
we
go.
see where.
Okay. Still a success. Technically.
Boy, having proficiency really goes a long way, doesn't it?
Man,
Alright, you take 21 fire damage.
excuse
Get
me.
belated.
This is a
Can
great
you,
competition.
Stone's endurance that?
Hey, you
I
invented it.
know. Yeah, I'll Stone's Endurance that because I might as well.
Okay.
I'll roll D12. Yeah, there we go. I take less. 19.
Sure.
That's pretty good, actually.
Could be worse.
An impressive performance, Vilma.
Whew. Easy peasy. Whew. Your turn, Swiftfall. Don't embarrass the whole clan.
I wouldn't dream of it. She spits on both of her hands and rubs them together.
Ice knife.
Let's do this.
The wetness did not help me.
Alright, she's not as bothered by the fire, but it is affecting her ability to stand, and she's like kind of slipping on the coals a bit as the fire goes up her arms. Eventually, she can't take it anymore, and she falls before she reaches the other side. Ugh. Well, I suppose it is your contest to win, Vilma. You and your friends are victorious. Everyone,
I would
welcome
clap,
them.
but my arms don't work anymore.
Mine neither. This is a foolish competition.
This is a dumb competition, guys. I'm sorry.
Healing. Anybody need healing?
Well,
I'm not
gonna
walking
say-
over to you. You're all too proud. You can
Yeah.
walk to me.
Hold on. I need to gloat a little bit more, and I'll go over see you, Fenrir.
The Goliaths
Yeah,
are
that's
too
some
proud to go
bandages.
see you. They bandage up their own hands, dipping them in water.
Who wants a safety officer charge?
I'm just gonna go and heal like Vilma and Grundle and be like, wow, look at how like nice and new skin they have. It looks great. You're all suffering.
Yeah.
Suffering
You
I
have-
didn't need
hubris.
fingerprints anyways, so that's fine.
You have magic on your side.
Yes, do you need some assistance? Oh, happy to share.
We are fine. We have our own ways of healing. It might not be as great as yours, but we can take it as warriors.
Sure.
It only
High
hardens
five.
us and our spirits for the next time.
Mm.
Besides,
Very-
I don't need to go hunting until next week.
Ah,
Yeah, just spit on it and rub some dirt in it.
ugh. Infection.
Yeah,
Infection.
he just gives us pamphlets and tells us to feel better, and it works somehow. I don't know how it happened.
Yeah, watch this.
So, you
Apparently
were
it's a
talking
spell. Okay.
like you could heal the chieftain's mother-in-law?
I can heal many things like diseases and poisons, but it depends on if she's been cursed or not, or if it's just a different type of ailment. Might not be able to help her. You know, old age is old age, right?
That's true.
It is true,
That
but she
also
was
helps.
still blinded before her time came on suddenly. There was no war or fight in it. It is sad indeed that she cannot participate as much as she could.
Yes.
Well, if it's before her time, I mean, I could investigate. I don't know. You're all too proud, so I didn't want to imply. She didn't ask.
She would never ask. Arn
Got
would
it.
never ask either. But
Got
he
it.
would be
So-
eternally grateful for you to restore her sight.
If it was brought on by magical means, it'd probably be easier than if it was natural blindness. So,
Yes, that's true.
Perhaps if we figured that out.
If it is within your grasp, I'm sure that you could win over the chieftain.
I'll
Worth a
try and
shot.
do it incognito then.
Do you know what else is worth a shot? Alcohol. I think we've all earned it after that.
Just don't get it in my burns.
I can heal you. I just need to know if you want healing.
Yes, Venric. My hands are
Okay.
charred. Please.
5 points for you. 5 points for you. 5
Okay,
points for
we're
you.
doing fine.
Should be enough to
5 points this time.
at least heal all the surface wounds.
Yeah,
So
back
you're not
above
having-
half.
Fresh skin.
Okay, feel better.
This
Feel
is the
better.
least fun game you've invented yet.
Well,
Listen, we won, and that's all that matters. Ow.
Arn won't be back for several days now that he has gone hunting, but you are welcome to stay here in these caverns. You're more than proven yourselves.
Just flex a little bit. Yes. Well, let's enjoy the rest of the day, perhaps into the night. I would like
Do
to
a short
hear.
rest.
On had regaled us with some of the tales of your hunts. I don't know if you have any great songs here. We've gathered some songs and created our own in our travels, so perhaps we'll have a night of sharing and partying.
I want to hear stories about how his mom went blind.
I'll probably have to talk to her about that.
I mean,
Very positive story choice.
What? You could figure out if it's a curse or not.
Well-
we could just talk to her about it.
Fine.
I
I'll go after
believe-
myself then.
Be brave.
from what I know, she started bumping into things and started to need help and couldn't recognize people at a distance, and then suddenly one day she woke up and she saw nothing but blackness. That's how it happened anyway.
Sounds like cataract.
I don't know what that is, but I don't think it was a curse. She's the nicest person here. She's everyone fucking loves her.
Everybody loves her. Okay, I believe you.
She's got a big fuzzy cat.
Anyway,
Mm. Well, when we all
you could
settle
stay
down,
as
I'll
long as
go
you
and-
like. We will tell our tales and hear your songs, Vilma, and your friends as well.
No, it's
Oh,
just
Are
on
your
the
hands
songs.
ready for the flute there, Suvi, or are they too much?
Clean the spit out of the flute.
Ugh. It's no longer frozen. Oh.
Shooting time.
Oh, goodness.
Yep.
His hands are burnt. Please be nice to him.
Ow.
His hands are crusty. Sure.
I healed
Oh, the
things.
healing just made it hurt more.
It brought
Don't
back the
worry,
nerve
I'll-
endings.
The nerves come
I'll,
back
I'll take the
first.
lead on this one.
The acoustics here aren't great, and Subi isn't super able to compensate, so they kind of mess up on some of their old classics. But Vilma just kind of is able to carry the performance a bit whenever Suvi drops out for a second or two.
The burned fingers toll.
Mhm.
Everything has a toll these days. Ugh! But they're impressed by your tales. At least the ones that you have prepared. Alright. What are the rest of you guys doing while Suvi and Vilma are extolling?
Gonna go bug Granny, see if I can fix her eyeballs.
Okay. Well, you can either go through the northern passage, or there is another passage to the west. But if you're going direct route, you could just go back the way you came.
Yeah.
I just need to push you. Actually, at this point, I can. Did make the dynamic lighting
You
negotiable.
got power.
I can't
You got
actually
the
go through.
touch. All right. Yeah, you can just head back up there into that cavern if you so choose. I could also take you there if it's quicker. Is anyone
I'm
else going
walking.
with Venric?
Sure, why not?
Oh, you are playing. Who are
I'm
you
walking.
That's
playing?
why not.
I'm walking.
I'm walking,
I'm
old
walking.
baby.
Hey, oh!
It is just Venric. Venric, you head back into the cavern.
No, I'll go with.
Okay. Nephros goes with. Kenyaka hears you coming. I hear the pitter-patter of little feet and slightly larger feet.
Well, I mean, accurate.
We're back, Granny.
I am the shortest one.
Favorite friends.
And massive footpads.
Oh, seems a child dragged along with us.
Who?
Oh, never mind. I thought I saw Grundle zoom
Okay,
around.
I was like, I thought I did 2 for a second. It's like, nope.
Back so soon. I
Well-
wouldn't thought that you
Yeah,
had
he's in the cat.
oh,
He's in the cat.
like jumping into a leaf pile.
Yes.
I thought that you would have only returned if you had the cloak that Arn wanted.
Well, it's gonna take a lot longer than us, than a day, I assume, to walk back and do stuff. So we're hanging out for a bit.
What my friend actually means is we just can't resist your illuminating company.
Or that.
Tire of Goliath tradition.
Ugh, tell me about it. They was just walking over hot coals.
Really?
Well,
Aren't you
They're
resistant
stepping
to
up their
fire?
game.
I figured
Yeah,
I would
they're
save
so
my
boring.
healing magic for more important things, if I could. Trying. You. I've been told that you may have been afflicted by something from a young age. Do you have any more information on what had happened to you? I don't mean to be bold and boastful, but figured you wouldn't ask for any help.
What do you mean?
Your vision.
Oh, this? This
Yeah.
happened when,
See why we go to sleep just from being on another monitor. That doesn't make any sense.
either way, we're hopefully streaming again.
Yep.
Don't know why this keeps happening. Gonna really have to look into this before Sunday's stream. Probably gonna try and reinstall or something. I don't think we missed too much at all this time. If we did miss it, we cured Kaniaka of her blindness with the lesser restoration scroll that they had on them the whole time.
Whee!
We're looking into this very strongly.
You guys also got a promise from Herod that he would talk to Arn and convince him to meet on Wyrmdoom soil if you guys can complete his challenge to get Ogilai's cloak for him. And anyway, Arn wouldn't be here for several days anyway, as he is out hunting. Right. I'm gonna try make sure that OBS stays active. So I'm gonna watch it.
We gotta keep an eye on it.
Just like keep clicking on it, because I think my theory is that it's like going to sleep. Almost like Chrome puts other tabs to sleep or something. Maybe Windows is like trying to put that window to sleep.
Mm.
Anywho. Let's all go back to get together. Let's get together. It's down here. Yippee! Alright. You guys meet up back with your allies. Victorious. Well, I mean, you've cured blindness to an old woman.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. You guys want to do?
Well,
Should we take a short rest and then head back to the other camp?
yeah.
Well, if it's gonna be a few days, we might just rest here and then travel there.
Well, it's a few days until Arn gets back.
Arn
So,
gets
I
here,
mean-
yeah,
So-
which is
With the time it's going to take us to travel back there, talk with them, and then travel back, I think we just try and time it so we get back here when Arn is back.
It took us about a
Sounds good
day
to
to
me.
get here, didn't it?
Yeah.
And I bet if we find some, not cattle. I can't think of the right word. Deer, elk, or something along the way, we can hunt to and then bring back a gift. Maybe make a big feast out of possibly all the good comings of what will happen if we make them all friends again.
yes. Let's focus on making them friends again, and I'm sure a feast would be well welcomed.
Yes. Short rest and then we run.
Yes.
Alright.
So what
Guys.
did you guys do?
Oh, you
Where
know.
have you been?
I cured blindness.
I wrestled.
My hands
You-
are burned.
Oh, I got a
Very-
handful of Goliath.
That was just a
Not
clever
touching that
ploy.
one.
Just wanted the butt. The booty.
Bring forth the booty.
Oh yeah, I assume that we've been here for a while. There was no big sort of interaction. I'm at 27 HP, but I feel like that's old.
I don't think Chris healed you over
Okay.
stale. Or
No, that's
stay.
probably just the weird error that always puts you at 27 health. You specifically, Allie.
Well, it put me at 18 plus 5 health or something like that.
I think it is that like the token has saved at the wrong health and it's just stuck that way.
All right.
Well, it's
I'm
weird
at
that
full
it
health
happens
at
to
least.
both Venric and Mao,
That's true.
and it's
It is
always
both
like
like a-
27.
Clear your cookies.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, bake
You ever cleared
cookies.
your cookies, Allie?
Cookie.
Never thought to clear my
Chocolate chip.
cookies for roll
You ever
20.
tossed your cookies?
Oh,
No,
yeah. Roll 20
Worst.
has a lot of cookies in it.
Well, I'll clear that afterward.
Cookie.
Edit this cookie.
Okay. So you guys can take a short rest. Obvi. There's no threats here
Hooray.
for now.
Good start. Yep.
Bad start. Okay. Oh. That'll be good enough.
I'm happy with 52.
While you guys are resting, do you guys do anything? You just
Carousing.
continuing to regale these folks with your tales?
We're carousing.
Oh, I want to wear your hat.
Oh, really? Did
Yeah.
you want to?
Yeah.
Something
We were
maybe
so
good.
like
I don't like it.
opposed to him before.
Well, you gonna wear the hat?
No, yeah, no, have him. Here you go. Here we go.
Pull
Ugh.
off.
Stand still, slap.
You take out the strange hood that is moist and alive from the Mind Flayer's ship. The hat that can detect the thoughts of other individuals. And after a bit of attunement,
Almost like a short rest.
short rest, begins to speak to you. Wow, looks like voice mod moved all my favorites, because I haven't used it for a while. That's
But
fine.
we're all right here.
But we're all right here. Fine. I'll just pick another one.
Modulate your voice like a real man.
No!
Yeah, just modulate.
Just fucking modulate your voice.
Just become an alien.
Fenric, your hair's gonna look so great after this.
Ugh. Oh,
Mm.
I think it sneezed.
It
The
did a
brain-
little bit.
The
Think
brain
how
it
thing just
secretes.
sneezed.
Yeah, it's secreting more. That's
Ugh,
good. That's
It's
good
giving me
noises.
more brain?
They just have background noises in all these presets for some reason. It's when I change my voice, yeah, I want a weird noise behind it. Anyway,
I believe in you.
finally, I have awakened.
Sure. I'm just gonna ignore it talking and try to listen to other people now.
Okay. You start to focus on other people's thoughts, and you can hear the surface thoughts of those around you.
Did Harad
What-
go off into his room?
Who?
Harad?
Yeah. He's with his mother, who has recently regained her fucking sight.
Whee!
I can see.
I don't know. He was like the only one I was kind of like wanted to listen in on.
Okay.
'Cause he's a cranky pants.
Okay.
What? Why?
I mean, I think you've done all you can for him.
Okay.
He seems totally open to, like, helping you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm
Won
attuned
this
to it,
quest.
so at least we're ready for the next part to go and get the other one.
You look very dashing with it, Fenric. I have to say, it suits you.
me their thoughts.
Ugh. Is it always as hungry?
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
I mean, I put them on at night every once in a while for an hour or two.
What?
Nephros will kind of like lean in and poke it. Oh, come on, I'm sure you've got all sorts of juicy little thought nuggets inside that head of yours. Just, think them.
Uh,
Your family. I can see them. They fear you, don't they?
get out of there.
my friend.
All right, you're gonna go in timeout real quick.
No. I just want some juicy thoughts.
Just read other people's thoughts, then, not mine.
On your head, so point me in the direction. I'll do it.
Point it at Mythos.
Hey, now.
He says it's hungry.
I didn't mean to impose.
Tiny smooth brain like a river stone. No thoughts.
No thoughts.
Very evasive brain.
Only dodge. I guess, I mean, if it's gonna be hungry, then I'm just gonna get surface thoughts off of pretty much anybody in the room. But if they're, like, dangerous, then I'll let people know. Otherwise, it's just chilling for a bit. For the next,
Okay. What are you
next run
guys
of
thinking
things.
about surface-wise?
Rundle just wants to pet the kitty. I figured that's probably it.
Why did
You
I
guys-
agree to this
You guys can
podcast?
describe your own thoughts, yeah.
I'm thinking about how it's been a really long time since I've had good wine.
We do have that good wine though, stashed away.
I wonder if the cat will let me ride it.
I knew it!
I wonder if Grundle's going to try to ride the cat.
We are such basic folk.
I
Someone's
really am,
trying to think
boy.
if she's got to ride Swift Hauler or not.
It's a surface thought. What do you
Nice.
I'm wondering if Cecilia has gotten my letters.
Oh.
You're all boring. These are boring thoughts.
You turn to the Goliaths, and they seem to be, I mean, as much as they are, like, boasting about them, their, like, hunting trips and their feats, how far they can throw a rock, how high they could fly a griffin, all that sort of stuff. They do, just generally have, like, these feelings of anxiety and insecurity behind themselves. It's all just a facade. Behind them seem to be more normal people.
Aww.
I wonder if anybody else gets hair down there.
Okay, we're gonna stop reading Grundle's thoughts.
Just looking away.
There are
like to hear more.
on the outside.
No, you don't need those ones. The child, he needs.
Come on.
Nope. Child is being protected. We're gonna go
Fine, can I at least
listen
hear
to adults.
Vilma's thoughts?
Why did page 32 of my coloring book make me feel weird that time?
Definitely no.
It's all surface thoughts.
What did it look like? Let me
Yeah.
imagine it.
Just figured. Also, I was like, I wonder if they're actually hungry, because like if they're out hunting, if hunting has been like really, really bad. So that was good to know. At least they're normal folk. Most of it's a facade.
As you guys are, well, just kind of hanging out here, and as Venric is staring at people a little
Just
longer than
creeping.
needs be.
Just
Um,
creeping on them with a
little
stupid
bit
hat on.
awkward.
It's just imagine like a constant confused look.
Yeah,
Or, like-
Vedrick,
Or terrified look in some
Vedrick
cases.
is just like, he's uncomfortably close to you with a shifting expression of frightened and confused, and he has a blobfish on his head.
Yeah, frightened,
The blobfish
confused.
pulses every
and
time he
that-
blinks.
That look that that someone gives you just before they sneeze, and then they don't sneeze.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Awfully specific.
Someone is coming.
Oh. Who? Can I talk to you? Is that a thing I can do? I'm talking in my brain right now.
Another Goliath. Coming up now.
Oh, I think we have visitors. I announced to whoever's next to me.
And lo and behold, a Goliath climbs up the chute that you guys ascended to get here. They're wearing like a thick cloak over their face. Definitely don't have another clone in the room over here.
Just get yeeted into the wall.
Let's put another. Yeah, they're all like Herod. Quadruplets!
Many Herods.
They're reproducing.
Many Herods died to cure this blindness. She pulls down her cowl. Who are these people? These are strangers. We don't have strangers here in Akannathi.
Well, we are a band of adventurers who have been traveling between the mountains, visiting the various tribes.
I'm with them.
Oh, yeah, yeah, we'll find him a good shadow.
Hello, my name's Grundle. I'm very moist.
Grundle, that's not a trait you should introduce yourself with.
Just full goblin mode.
I'm not a goblin.
We come seeking to broker a potential peace between you and the clan of Wyrmdoom, and as such we have taken to your challenges, and we have also cured the blindness of your village elder.
And we've partied all night.
They have burnt hands to prove it.
They're not a threat, Rahi. Swiftwaller shouts over you guys.
Well, never mind.
Arn has
We all
given
look at
them
Grundle.
special permission. It's no concern of mine then. Training is done for the day. So I will take my food. Go and rest. She grabs some food from the fire that has been returned to a cooking sort of apparatus. She heads back into the bedroom.
What are her surface thoughts?
Ooh,
Scanning.
delve deeper.
I don't know. She's very guarded. Perhaps you'd like me to delve deeper. Yes. She must have something juicy in there. She's willing to hide.
But will she know?
She might, if her will is strong.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'm just yes and. It's a yes and situation.
Venom's so cool into doing things.
I'm just,
go.
I'm just ready
Boom,
for
boom,
the.
boom,
Yeah,
boom.
that. Thank you. Ready for the.
Are
Princess
you
of the Frog.
ready?
Bum, 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 bum.
The blob thing seems to be happier riding on Fenric.
Venric's a dummy and says yes.
As she's walking past, her surface thoughts are just tired, food. But as you delve deeper, you see a vision of her seemingly recent experience. She's at the ledge of a cliff and is next to a small white little bird, little fledgling griffin, snowy white down and stuff. It's got like a little gray beak. It barely has wings. She's like trying to coax it towards the edge. Come on, you have to fly. You have to fly. You're of age. Your wings are strong enough. Just doesn't want to fly. I'll have to try again tomorrow. But if this thing doesn't fly, I just have to.
No!
It's fine. It will fly. We'll just take some time. The vision fades.
Well. Very tasty. Don't really know how to help that situation, but it's good to know.
Okay.
Hey, Venric, you looked like you were about to have an aneurysm there for a sec.
It's you!
There's a little blood coming out of your nose.
Oh no.
You're not working that thing too hard, are you? And vice versa?
Well, it asked to go deeper, scan deeper, so I did, but apparently it's a bad thing. I yell in my brain at it.
Hey,
Not my fault.
consent is the most important thing, Venric.
Well, if we ever come across a tiny little fledgling griffin, we might... I don't know if we can find a way to help it, but apparently the griffin trainer's having problems. So maybe we can make friends with them too later on.
Well, it seems hard to do. None of us are good with animals here.
Should
Absolutely
be
none of
friends
us.
with animals.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly not a challenge tailored for particularly one of us. That's,
No, I I see what we're doing here. Yeah, definitely not. No, we're not good at this.
I mean, we already had one challenge that was entirely insurmountable until we found out that one specific person not only had the tool, but also the ability to solve it.
I don't know. Does Griffin have the beast subtype?
Or is it a monster?
It's a monster.
Well, make a nature check.
Why Griffin no fly?
Why, Griffin, no fly? I mean, it's basically two beasts stapled together. There's no reason that it wouldn't be a beast.
It is both kitten and baby birdie.
They're cheapies and meowy.
It's a meow mix, if you will.
Wow.
Grundle, expert book. Griffin's
How
mate in winter.
How natural are they?
Grundle has at least witnessed griffins before on the
Couple hours
cliffs
ago,
of the Reged glaciers, and it's pretty certain that they have their own sort of like rituals and stuff with like dealing with them. They're perhaps smarter than the average beast. Furthermore, they're probably not naturally existing. But they can at least have children. Eggies.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Egg.
Yes.
So they're like an invasive species or something?
You can tell from this that they are monstrosities. They have some form of, they're like dogs. They're pretty intelligent.
Dogs, commonly known as monstrosity.
No, that's cats.
That's right.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Give me food.
Dogs are
Yeah.
monstrosities, cats are fiends.
That's true.
that's accurate. Just putting a note out there. She's resting because it's been a long day, so this might be the one time we get before we leave to help this little critter out. Because otherwise, he might not get, or they might not get the chance to fly, only fall. Just saying, Suvia, if you wanted to go down the tunnel and go and try and play with the baby little griffin.
That sounds like a Grundle Suvi adventure to me.
Wait,
that.
what? You actually want me to go?
No, but you're gonna follow me anyway.
Oh, okay.
I don't need the creepy hat to know that.
Oh, I
Grundle?
also have a hat. I put on my top hat. Eh?
Very dapper.
Wait, where did you get that?
I've had it the whole time.
The whole time?
The
Sounds
whole
like it.
time!
I just don't wear
Just
it
in
off.
your loincloth.
Where did you get that from? Was that from a place in... That was from an antique shop in Ten Towns, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just kind of
Bought it.
bought weird things at one point.
Right.
Pick it up, put it back.
Alright. Well, if you guys would like to go there, I can take you at least to the shoot.
Yeah.
Is anyone else joining them on this groovy adventure? That's Grundle Suvi. Groovy.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
I mean, if they're semi-intelligent creatures, can the blob thing read the brain of the baby? Or other griffins?
I
I
don't
feel like
know.
that's a little bit of a
How does
stretch.
this item work?
Mm.
I'm not sure that they have. Strings of thought wouldn't be as tasty.
Alright, now you're just being picky. I barely have strings of thought.
Hey, I'm pretty well sated. I thank you, Fenric.
From what? I've been thinking about food.
Exactly.
Okay! We're back again! I hate this! I'll stitch these together next time, and then I'll try and make sure that I have this solved before Sunday. Okay, sorry for the interruption again. Thank you for notifying me, Seven. Okay, we're going on a groovy adventure with Grundle and Suvi. They're gonna go talk to the animals, walk with the animals.
I hope it doesn't pull us off the cliff and take us to a fiery death.
It's the baby.
It's a bye.
Alright, you guys descend the chute. Inside, you see a large cavern, torches at either end, and several nests filled with matted hay, branches, and other dried plants. Even some rocks are thrown in there, just at least for some support. Inside you see a sleeping griffin, full-sized, though. It hasn't noticed you yet.
Oh boy.
Oh, they're bigger than I thought. Where the baby at?
Where the baby's at? You're not sure.
Just gonna try to sneak past the big griffin.
Alright.
Big griff.
Sue begins to sneak past quietly. Make a... yeah, that kind of check.
My
Your
feet
furbolg
hurt.
feet are unheard of in this chamber. Grundle,
Soft and fuzzy.
biggest hobbit you've
Oh,
ever
good.
seen. Why don't you let me try? I could be pretty quiet.
Take the average, it's like 14.
Just gonna...
I'm the distraction.
Right.
Grundle crawls into the hole, starts making those noises. His model starts stretching up to the ceiling.
The griffin starts a bit. It awakens and, like, looks around. Do you guys do anything? You try to hide? Or do you want to try to confront the thing?
Yeah,
Dive in the hay bale.
I'll probably take a ration and try to confront it while he hides.
Okay. Suvi, you're hiding. Make a stealth check.
Stealth.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, there's all the 20s we were missing earlier.
You fade your way into the mat of hay. I mean, it is just kind of like a bush for you rangers. Grundle, take out a ration, and the griffin kind of turns towards you. Its curiosity is piqued, but you are also an unfamiliar face to it. Why don't you make an animal handling check? It's going to be difficult, as these griffins have some sorts of, like, rituals that are uncommon to you.
Why?
There goes that finger.
What did I do in a previous life to deserve this?
The griffin spreads its wings and shrieks at you with a deafening squawk and takes a step towards you out of its nest. You can see inside of the nest that it is protecting some eggs that were beneath it.
My
It
hand
screams
pops
at
out
you.
of the bush, and I go away, gesture away to send
Oh.
Grundle.
Back in the hole.
Grundle,
Yeah.
you crawl quickly back up the hole. The griffin then kind of like watches the hole for a second. Then its wings coil back into itself, and it settles back in. It continues to watch the chute for some time.
Stealth mission continues.
I did my job.
Right, Suvi, you continue on your way. You see a young griffin that is like quivering inside of a nest. It seems that its mother is away, probably getting food for it. It hasn't noticed you yet.
I'll just kind of saddle up and go, "Hello, youngling. I hear you
Hello.
can't fly."
Try to speak to the thing. It is a bit monstrous, so it doesn't fully understand. I'll give you advantage on your animal handling checks to deal with it. Won't be a persuasion check in this case.
It's gonna be like, "You need to learn how to fly, that young one. It's your destiny. Look at that lovely sky." I gestured clouds. Could be up there.
with your friends. Look out over the spine of the world. There are griffins floating and flying amongst the cloudy, like the cloudy mountaintops. You are very high up, right at a cliff's edge. Nothing but rock and clouds beneath you.
I'm gonna just demonstrate by using my ability. I'm gonna gain a fly speed.
You
See,
lift up.
anyone can do it.
You what? You
You-
can do this the whole time?
Start flapping arms.
You lift up your bow, and several shrikes that you summon, conjured from the frosty winter, emerge from your bow, and they lift you off of your feet. You fly out into the open air with your new fly speed. Holy
Extremely
crap!
Swift, 10 feet.
Hovering dangerously outside of the mountain, the griffin looks at you. Make a animal handling check.
Advantage. 19.
The griffin sees you and steps out of its nest. Knowing that something's there to catch it, it approaches the ledge. Kind of backs up. You think it's not going to do it, but then it runs off the edge and it starts flapping around. It's bigger than it would be for like a tiny little sparrow or something. It's almost your size practically. Maybe like the size of a dog. Large dog. And it's flapping its wings. It needs to soar around for a bit, so it does a few figure eights as it tries to get the hang of itself, and it kind of crashes into the side as it scrambles up onto the cliff face. But it did fly for a bit. It excitedly
job, little
bounds
one.
around you.
I'm gonna land here before this runs out because it only lasts a minute.
Sure.
Gotta get back. Okay.
It goes out and starts flying again.
Kirby with running out of air.
It takes a few more practice rounds, and it seems to have regained its spirit. At this point, the other griffin has heard the baby griffin's cries and walks its way into the overlook.
Ooh.
Doesn't seem happy to see you with a griffin youngling, Suvi.
I didn't do nothing. This is a tutoring lesson.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me. You're an unfamiliar face, Suvi. Is there any way you can try to convince it that you are not unfriendly?
Oh man, I should have transformed into the person. I'm an idiot. Forgot I could just do that.
No, look, it's okay,
Disguise
see?
self.
I'm a shapeshifter.
Could you go invisible and then transform breaking out of the invisibility?
Yeah, technically, I mean, one's a bonus action. Oh, what else am I gonna use disguise self for?
Does that mean you're using it?
Sure. Let's just putting it up.
Okay, as the griffin enters the room,
It is an action, okay.
as the griffin enters the room, you manage to transform yourself into the appearance of the Goliath that you saw before, that Rahi that came into the room. Make a deception check as the griffin approaches you. Alright.
It is
Right.
an animal.
Let me have it do a wisdom check.
Curses. Foiled. Oh, bardic inspiration. Forgot.
Do you still have it?
It's like 10 minutes and I used a minute to fly around, so it's probably been like 4 minutes.
Thought you used it. The challenge. Oh wait, no, Vilma gave you another one, right?
I got a fresh one.
Got a fresh
Right.
one.
Okay, then you can use that. Sure. Okay.
Okay, that's better.
As the griffin starts to get suspicious, it approaches you, kind of like sniffing and like cocking its head to get a better look at you. And you kind of do your best impression of Rahi's voice, and try to calm the thing, and treating the thing with respect, like Grundle had mentioned. They have some sort of etiquette about them.
Some kind of
And
bow.
the griffin seems to allow you to get close to it. It sits nearby in the nest, allowing you to stroke its feathers and its mane as the griffin continues to practice. It seems calm around you, and this also reassures the adult griffin.
Good job, little one. Now you won't be eaten. Just gonna slink away.
Anywho, goodbye, everyone. Good we had this talk. As Suvi rushes their way out of the room.
Before I get mauled by an angry animal.
Grundle is waiting for you at the exit to the chute.
Did it fly?
Yes, good job, Grundle. You're very helpful.
I'm a distraction.
Yes, you are, boy. Yes, you are.
You've caused me no ends of distraction.
Alright, everybody else. Groovy went off and did their mission. You guys are still here, hanging out and boasting and long resting.
Were we long resting or short resting and scooting?
Before I think it was a short rest and then a scoot.
Are we still up for short rest and scoot, or do we need long rest?
I mean, I'm okay with a short rest and scoot because I am literally missing nothing. So
Yeah, I'm fine.
Same.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm
for
missing
now.
15 like lay on hands, but that's nothing out of a pool of 35 now.
Brilliant.
Well, as long as we got the little baby to fly, it's good. And it won't turn into dinner.
Are we in a
Yes.
rush? Do we need to go now?
Timing. Be able to get back before.
It's at least 2 days of
Ard comes
travel
back?
in our plan here.
Why? Do you want to hang out and have some snoo with someone?
No. We,
I mean,
okay, let's go. We should go,
You
right?
have a
I
swift
mean,
crawler over there?
we got things to do.
is currently not wearing the hat, but did hear that.
Yeah, but it's like my hand, my hands
Let's
still
call her back now.
hurt a bit. Maybe I could sleep it. Maybe.
Let me see.
yeah,
Let me see. Let me
we'll
see.
be back another time.
High five. Lay on hands. 5 more.
Well,
Okay,
well,
thank
gotta
you,
leave them
Fenric.
wanting, right?
You
hurts,
reluctantly
but then
go to high
doesn't.
five. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, ooh.
Fine, high five, Fenric. All right, I guess we're going.
Benrick literally isn't capable of high fives.
Only
I was
low
really
fives.
on a roll there.
Yes, we are hauling ass.
Pain
On the
is
schedule
bad.
here, we
No
need to
pain.
go kill the Frostmaiden too today.
Oh yeah. I forgot that's what we're also doing today.
Yeah,
Pull
what
out
a
the errand sheet. It's like
what a full schedule we got today. Alright. If you guys are heading out,
go
then
before Philip ceases to exist.
I suppose that's true.
Philip, what do you want to do with your last 4 hours of life? Haul a cart?
We'll see Philip again. Don't be rude. Like he's got to be gone forever.
I still don't know if it's the same Philip.
You can talk to the animals. Why don't
Talk
you
at
just
the
ask?
animals.
They never answer.
They don't. Unfortunate.
I know you're a real Philip.
Philip accepts your scritches.
Well, Swifthala, it seems my compatriots are eager to get on the road and go on our adventures back again. So we'll be heading off.
That's fine. You're always welcome back here. At least, as long as Arn keeps letting you be here. But if you did heal the shaman, Our old wise woman.
Yes, that was me. I
Yeah,
did
you
it.
can go see her. She can see you as well if you want to.
Then I'm sure Arn would be welcoming you back with open arms. Perhaps an opener mind. Folks did more than I thought you would. I thought that this was going to be far more tense. But you've shown us that strangers do have something to offer us.
You
Awesome.
can say the word. It's called kindness.
Kindness?
Kindness.
Kindness? Yes?
Now you're just making fun of me. Ellie can't pronounce words right. Shush.
No, I'm just being the Courage the Cowardly Dog show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The weird aliens.
Yes.
Well, Swift Hauler seems to be at least neutral to you guys.
I'll before we go, I'll say to the side of Swithal and be like, and maybe perhaps we'll have one more one-on-one when I get back.
Is that an attempt at
wink.
flirting, I hear?
Only if you accept my challenge to you.
Bad fight.
Okay, make a... I
How
suppose...
gets the oil?
I'm gonna have you make a charisma check. Just a flat charisma check.
Gotcha. There you go.
With your bravado. Swift Hauler seems to accept this challenge, and may even perhaps be willing to take on other challenges in the future.
Ha, that means you're gonna be the bottom.
Well, that's the challenge, isn't it?
I guess so. Fighting for bottom. Some of us like to be.
When you return, Vilma, I'll show you there are many more mountains to climb.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, I'll be back post-haste then. Come on, team. Onward.
Sally forth, my compatriots.
Gotta get out of here. That sounded like commitment.
Or leave before we get comically married to somebody without knowing it through some arcade
Wait, did
custom.
I just propose? Oops.
It's like weird Firefly
And the prom's
reference.
tomorrow.
If you have 3 fights in a row, you have to propose.
Yep, the third fight is the one that does it.
Third fight. Ooh, maybe we can get to third fight today.
Hey, wait, guys.
Wait, guys, I clipped into the wall.
I was chilling with the guy.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Which guy?
Which guy?
Were you hanging out with this warrior?
This guy, yeah.
What
My buddy.
what were you talking to them about?
Nothing. I was just kind of standing there, and he was like, "What the hell's this kid doing?"
So
I feel
yeah,
like
if,
that's
like, a
most of
griffin
your
starts
interactions
flying,
with people.
that was us. Yeah.
All right. Well, if you were just standing there, they probably just ignored you. They were told not to harm you guys unless you did anything harmful. These guys haven't seen your exploits yet, so they just kind of are ambivalent towards you. Anyway, you exit Skytower Shelter, off to
Yeah.
find a new challenge.
Yeah.
Pyaw! I guess.
I look back at the griffins, see the flying baby.
The flying baby. Baby bottle griffin.
Well, let's go get lost in the mountains again.
Is it
Yes,
weird that
well-
they got all upset about one of the griffins getting killed and they were willing to potentially kill a griffin when it was a baby if it couldn't fly?
Yeah. No,
That's
it's
just
very
how
weird.
Philip
Okay, cool.
interpreted it. Maybe they were gonna like set it free or something.
Yeah, that's if
Okay.
we believe Venric's interpretation of things.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
all.
All right, good.
Well, I don't know how the whole brain reading thing works. Maybe it's just what she thought was going to happen, not actually what was going to happen. Like some sort of weird anxiety or worry. Mm.
A beast that cannot fly is not really that useful for them, I guess.
Well,
That's
But they
unfortunate.
kept the blind
well,
woman. I don't
Venric,
know.
you're gonna have to wear the hat more to get used to it, and then maybe you'll You'll be more sure of yourself.
I don't trust that thing.
I don't trust it either.
It's
said
so
weird things.
benign. You're all cowards. Venric, you know how convenient it is.
It
And look at
messes
your
with
hair.
my hair. No,
Everybody
this is
look
not
at his-
gel. This is not shampoo.
Look at.
This
I'm
is
gonna
just.
show you tussle your hair and style it now.
Okay,
Give it a
so
sniff.
beautiful.
What's it smell like?
it's slimy.
Is it like gack or is it more like somebody?
Ugh.
Odorless. It's odorless completely. You are all just cowards.
Alright, you guys sally forth back to Wyrmdoom Crag. I'm gonna have you guys make a survival check. Whoever's in the lead, I assume the usual of Suvi and Grundle providing advantage.
I help Suvi, yeah.
Do it. Jeez. 16.
Right. A 16 is still enough to navigate in the harsh conditions of the mountains. You continue forth. Although again, it looks like there's a clear path ahead. Suvi kind of like points you guys in a different direction. Grundle, you've seen this before, and seems like the way should be clear. You're not sure why Suvi keeps leading you around this, like, seemingly clear passage into a harsher, steeper climb.
Hey Suvi, isn't that way like easier?
Yeah, but this route has some chest hair.
What? What does that even mean?
It means that he's trying to make you big and strong.
I thought that's what my chocolate milk does.
Well, that's for growing bones, right? Calcium, something like that.
Yeah, kid, be careful. If you keep drinking that, you're gonna start sprouting extra bones.
No, I'm pretty
Oh,
certain
no.
this is the good route.
Okay.
Unless you want to lead.
No.
I don't want him to lead.
If you guys like, you can make an insight check.
I'll make an insight check.
I'm completely trusting.
Nephros,
Give.
this over insistence seems to be uncharacteristic of Suvi. If Grundle thinks the way is safe, you do kind of trust his judgment at least. You think that Suvi's avoiding this area for a different reason. He seems afraid.
You know, I mean, the kid's got pretty good instincts when it comes to whether or not something's okay or not. Usually he only flings himself willingly into things that are overtly dangerous. It's probably not that bad of a direction if he's not that excited about going down it.
Well, fine.
Yeah.
I'm only up for whatever's the fastest. If it's easy, great. But faster that's definitely more appealing. Get these two clans back together, and they could be family, and then we can just leave them be, and they'll be in a better place than when we found them.
This way through this sort of valley is a bit easier. Certainly be quicker than going around an entire mountain peak.
Yeah, I
Or
got a
look at
hot
it.
date to get back to, so why don't we just do the easy thing?
Yeah, I'm not made for hiking mountains, so.
I can do it. I just don't wanna. But I could. If I
Oh.
wanted to.
Yeah, right, of course, of course.
You know what, fine. If you want to go in this valley, I'll lead you there, I guess. If something bad happens, it's on you.
Well,
Something bad gonna happen?
Suvi is silent as you guys enter this area. It's a kind of like there's almost like a path leading down and through a tunnel, like in the side of the mountain, and it emerges onto the other side where you see a wide open area. In this kind of like snowy, almost, it's not like a valley because it's still high up in the mountains for sure.
A mesa?
Well, not a mesa either. More like a plateau. It plateaus out here. But in the sort of snow that's like falling off of the mountain, creates this like wispy sleet that kind of like pelts you guys harmlessly. And you just kind of walk through this area. Suvi just is kind of silent the whole time and just walking ahead of you guys. And as you guys look around, things start to look kind of man-made around here. Well, there is no one else present.
Are there like little stone like walls like protruding through, like almost like resembling where a path would be? And
it looks
like
like there could have been a
statues?
path here once. It's covered in snow. There's piles of rocks everywhere. It looks like there's like splintered wood from like large trunks of trees that had been hewn into workable structures. There's like loose cloth that's hanging off of these like stone piles as if flags. But it's very quiet here. Nothing but the winds are greeting you.
There's Durgar walking around.
What? It's just snow.
But this is Bleak Falls Barrow.
Mm.
Yes, certainly bleak.
I'll allow you guys to make a investigation check.
Feels like Skyrim.
There's a golden dragon claw in there, and
Telling you, we
and
shouldn't
a
be
dragon
here.
stone. Yeah, you tell us that, but you don't explain it at all.
Nephros, these stone structures seem telling to you. They were placed here deliberately, although there are some things here that are like piles of stone. None of them are walls. They are cairns. They're grave cairns.
Oh.
From
I don't know this. I rolled a 10.
the best of your estimations, it looks like something came through here. Looks like there maybe was once an entire village here that has since been destroyed. Perhaps several, if not a decade ago. Several years, if not a decade ago.
I will communicate that to the rest of the party.
Is this something you know about, Suvi?
Maybe.
You want to tell the group?
I mean, it's certainly safe. Everyone here is dead, but the vibes are definitely off.
Yeah, the vibes suck here, so I can see why you don't want to be here, but it's faster, right? Is there danger?
Is whatever caused this, like, catastrophe still around? It seems like most of the people here are probably buried, which means at least some sort of humanoid hands. But what caused this? Can I look for, like...
It was destroyed.
By?
Do you know by who or what?
An avalanche, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we'll be very quiet.
Alright,
Right?
I'll
That's how
admit,
avalanches work.
this was my home. I recognized it when we first came around here. I didn't want to go back.
Oh, Suvi. Sorry.
Used
Is
to
this
be
where
a
the Yetis
fine
found you?
village of Furbolg here.
Fenric's gonna, like, find the nearest little cairn and kind of, like, start praying next to it.
There's no response, of course, but it's the thought that counts.
Mm. we can turn around if you want to. I understand if something like this is very heavy on the heart.
No, you were probably right. I should have faced this. There's nothing but ghosts here anyway.
I hope there's not ghosts, yeah.
Well, if you survived, maybe others did.
I do not know I ever found this place again until just now.
But we don't see anybody.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody around. But make a perception check. Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe there's a freaking tabaxi running around named like Bag of Nails or something, causing problems.
Bag of nails. Fucking bag of nails. That fucking piece of shit.
Just some random explorer just hanging out in somebody else's catastrophe. Yeah, totally normal.
Suvi, you do see something moving. A large, white, furry creature. Distance. It's kind of moving near a set of cairns. It's far enough away that it probably hasn't noticed you guys yet. Its back is to you.
May be a Yeti here. Nobody make any noise.
Okay. You're good with Yetis. Wait. Is this? Are they your Yetis?
Maybe. I don't know, I'll go use the Yeti greeting hail or whatever it is.
Did it
Throw
end
some
on
poop at
bad
it.
terms with your Yeti parent?
Well, pick me up further down from here. I was in the river valley,
Oh, okay.
but that doesn't mean the Yeti territory hasn't expanded in this area.
You unleash a Yeti greeting in their native tongue, which is a true language that can be learned and spoken by just about anybody, but especially by you. The creature starts and, rises to its feet, and it kind of shifts and turns towards you. It has an eye patch over one of its eyes, and it doesn't seem to have any Yeti horns. In fact, it has a protruding snout, and its matted fur is, covered in, various ornaments. It picks up a hefty maul and heaves it over its shoulder and turns towards you. Oh, Akannathi Gallagher, it says in giant. I thought you were a Yeti. And then it puts down its great maul into the ground.
Answer in giant.
Perhaps you are a friend, then. It allows you to come closer, waving its hand inward. Come, I'm just building a fire. But be cautious. There could be avalanches about still.
I glance at the shard-like peaks around here and go, of course.
The creature before you seems to be some sort of, humanoid polar bear.
Ooh.
As you approach. Rundle, you recognize this polar bear.
Oh my god.
Hello?
Worlds collide.
Is it
He's
you?
much bigger than I thought he was. I look up at it.
Or you meant talk?
A minute, Town? Quickly, to the notes.
Oi or Minotaur.
You do remember me.
Hug.
How does Grundle pronounce that name?
You are Grundle. It's been some time.
It has. I missed you. I didn't
Oh
know
my
where
God,
to
Grundle's
find
crying.
you.
Since I pulled you from that watery fate, I've since taken refuge in the mountains. Far from 10-towners, at least. You have made friends. For that I am glad.
Yeah. And I got to face my mama.
You
And I
did.
beat her up. and then she's like bat she did it like now in the tribe in
Oh,
my
God.
brother.
It's okay.
Okay.
Spit it the fuck out.
He pats you on the back as you bury your face in the second white furry creature of the day. Same size, really. It is okay. Come, let me make a fire. We will eat tonight.
Yay.
I have enough for all of you. I had hoped to save some. I can just hunt again. What brings you to this neck of the spine of the world?
We're traveling to the other giant kingdom to get a cloak to bring it to the other giant kingdom so that the two giants can get together and then be friends again, and then their griffins are gonna fly, and then they're gonna like have the songs.
You can tell me about it over dinner.
No, that was
okay.
actually pretty much it. That was pretty good.
Sure. Just keep calm. We're safe here. Nothing comes around these places, not while I'm here. And I think that's where we're going to have to cut it off for today. We've had a teeny bit of a rough stream since it got cut up so many times, but they'll be able to fix that before long.
Like our emotions.
Yeah, there's been a lot of...
All the emotions.
It's been a lot of RPing this session, which is why it's so damn annoying. If it was combat, I wouldn't care.
Cool.
Yes. We've encountered the supposed bear god of the Goliaths, Oyamenartark. And
I knew it.
Just need to bring them with us to the other clan and be like, yo, give me your fucking coat.
give me your money.
God says you have to be friends now.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you everybody that came out to watch. Again, you can watch us every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and watch us on Sundays for the Dork Vision stream, 9 p.m. to midnight. Books on Drive to RPG and the DM's Guild, and you can always support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet, or join us on the Discord at the Crumpet Kingdom. That stuff out of the way, let's find somebody to raid. I don't know how many people we have because we cut out so many times. But, hopefully, someone. Let's raid.
I need somebody to
Raid. Find me somebody to raid. Okay, let's not get canceled.
Yeah, that was way too much.
It was way too good.
Demonetized.
You know,
Yeah, I was gonna say not canceled, demonetized.
you're Freddie Mercury incarnate, Chris. That's what it is.
All right. Good night, everybody. We will see you next time. Have a good one.
Yeah.